sort of based on the old, Little Jack Horner sat in the corner sort of rhythm. And it led to a bunch of others. But this is the first one I just called Svensson from Norway. It's a nursery rhyme. Svensson from Norway, he stood in the doorway, his grin going eye to eye. Along came his sister, aloft on a twister, while eating some blackberry pie. You'd best milk the cow for the widowed young frau who lives in the hamlet nearby. If Dad saw you eating, he'd give you a beating without heeding wherefore or why. But brother, dear brother, I'm off to see mother away in the heavens so high. I tell you I've missed her as I am your sister, while you've had a 7-month cry. But I cannot grieve while our dad's in the sleeve of that brazen young hussy. I'll die. So off went his sister aloft on a twister to some distant point in the sky. Next morning young Svensson was mending the fencing, and whom do you think happened by? The widow young frau and her undermilked cow, both covered in blackberry pie. And down on his knees by the sycamore trees where mother was lain by and by, saw sister, dear sister, he stood up and kissed her, and told her both wherefore and why. Your mother has been dead since I found her with Ned, the widow's late husband, poor guy. I murdered them both and swore a grave oath that none but the gods can deny. Then up came the frau with her overblown cow. Her udder went strangely awry. The poor cow exploded, but everyone noted that milk went with blackberry pie. Svensson from Norway went back in the doorway to shield him from pastry on high. He wiped the whipped cream and said with a gleam, I'm not one for pie in the sky.